Hey guys, in today's video I'm just going to show you my running shoe rotation and well, all the shoes I've owned really, but some of them are bad and some of them are great. So look, I'll show you my first ever pair, and I bought these probably 12 years ago. I bought them when I was doing a lot of boxing training, and it was just what was in the shops at the time. I didn't really know what I was picking. Now I don't actually know the brand, but it's a Duo Max Sole, and yeah, that's the only really information I have on them. But these done me for years, like I sometimes went out for a jog in them, whatever, but it was mainly just boxing training, because in the club we were boxing, and it was good to have the grip on the floor. Now they're a bit dirty at the minute because I was using them for climbing up a mountain, but as you can see, some of the heel is still good in them. They could even be trail running shoes for all I know, but they done the job at the time, Now the only problem with these was when I started running back last March, I only had these, and I was feeling a little bit of shin splints in them. Now not a lot, but a little bit, and I had previously gotten shin splints years ago, about 12 years ago, because I was doing a lot of skipping, skip rope, and the constant pounding was destroying my shins because I was doing it 3-4 nights a week. But it was starting to come back in these again. Now these shoes probably got me down to the 24-minute zone. So look, they done the job and they were alright for a few years, but I think it was just all the cushion went out of them. They're really hard, So that's a look at my first pair. So then next, after using them shoes for a long time, I was probably like 2-3 months in to my running journey. No, maybe 2 months in, and I was like, okay, right, I'm gonna go down to the store and I'm gonna buy a new pair, and we'll see how we get on. So the next ones on the list were the Gel Nimbus 24. They're a nice shoe, I tried them on in the shop and it just felt like cushions. Felt like absolute cushions on my feet, FF Blast Plus sole, and when I tried them on, they felt really good. But then when I brought them home and I did my first run in them, this part of the laces right at the front, that right at the tongue, that was digging into my foot. Now I went for my normal size, I probably should have went a half size up, but they started giving me hot spots around the foot here. And also, so the foam is very soft, but I could feel every inch of that ground, I could feel the rocks, the stones, and it's cushioned, but it's no protection, and maybe it's just too soft. But I ran in these for about another 2 months, but in this time my shin splints exploded. I had very bad shin splints in these, so bad that it was sore to walk. Even waking up in the morning, I could just feel the constant pain in my legs. So that was no good, obviously. Now during this time, I probably should have bought another shoes, but I just thought, oh, maybe my legs need to strengthen up. Maybe it's just because I'm doing too much too soon, type of thing. But I started doing some stretching, I started doing some leg strengthening, and I started really focusing on my legs in the gym. But the shin splints, they got better for like a week, bad for another week, better for a week, bad for another week. So what happened then was, I was telling my friend in work, and he came in one day and he was like, Stuart, I have a present for you. So the present was my third pair of shoes, the Nike Tempo Next. Now when he gave them to me, he had already completed maybe 3 marathon blocks in these, so they're already well past their use, But to me anyway, I put these on and I was flying. I had no more shin splints, no more shin pain. I don't know, when you put these on, you actually feel fast, they have the Air Zoom pods and the Zoom X foam, but I actually felt fast in these, and these were the shoes that I actually started getting my times down quite a lot.
I broke the 23 minutes in these, I broke the 22 minutes, and I got into the 21 minute zone. I actually think I got a 21 in these, and that was my first time doing that, you know, so amazing. But I don't know, these shoes kind of stand out as well, because in these, maybe we'll say month 5 into the journey, month 6, is when I actually learned about pacing and not going hell for leather on my first kilometre and burning out then for the rest of them. So, you know, every park run I did, first kilometre and second kilometre was as fast as I could go, and the last 3 I was just dying off, gasping for air, just in a bad situation. So one day then I decided, right, I'm just going to go in an easy pace but controllable and just see how I go. So I did that, and I kept a load of energy, and I felt good, and I was smiling the whole run, and I ended up doing 21:35 or 21:40 for example, and I had loads of energy left. Now the reason why I done that in the race was because I was actually going to climb a mountain at the time in County Sligo, and I knew that I was going to have to climb the mountain after this park run, but that was my way of getting another different park run off the list. Now it was good, but you know, this taught me about the pacing, so that's why these shoes are always special to me. But anyway, so I got down to 21 minutes 21 in them, and it was coming up near my birthday then, in around month maybe 7, month 8. So I was like, okay, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to get myself a pair of shoes. Now, I ended up buying these next pairs of shoes all at the same time. So my 4th, 5th and 6th shoes, but I suppose I'll show you this, the first one. So I bought the Asics Metaspeed Edge, and I went to an outlet store and I got them for €75, so very cheap. As you can see, they're still new. You know, I only use them for races, or when I feel like, right, I can bust out a good long 10k in them or something, you know. But they're very good, you know, very repulsive soles in them, and I have to say these are just, I love them. They're so fast, you know. I put them on and literally I can do extreme paces and it feels like it's not much effort at all. But these were the shoes that I got down to 20 minutes and 8 seconds, you know. And with these shoes I broke the 20 minutes for the first time. I think the first time was 20:50. But these just make running a lot easier. So these are my carbon shoes, and they're just basically for major races, major runs, and just for top speed, you know. Now I didn't want to wear these every single run, because I know I do a park run every Saturday and potentially a race on a Sunday as well, so I knew that I wouldn't get that long out of them if I was running in these the whole time. So that's why I picked up the next ones, the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s. But I got these as my all-round kind of versatile daily trainer, but that has speed in it. So on some of the park runs, you know, if I know, right, I'm not going to crack my PBs today, or you know, I just want more of a softer kind of ride, this is the shoe I'll put on, you know. Now these, absolutely love these. They're very responsive, just very fast, you know, and you have good comfort in them, you know, and I don't feel any hot spots, don't feel any pain, just very good, and they have a really big sole in them as well, you know. And I don't know, I kind of like the safety yellow and green look in them, you know. They're actually a very nice shoe. But these are, I don't know, they're probably better than the Metaspeed Edge, because you can use them for everything, you know, and the durability hopefully should be a lot better in them, you know. But as you can see, like, it's kind of hard to bend them without putting a lot of force in them. So you can kind of see that propulsion that you can get out of them. There's the nylon plate in them, so it's not a carbon plate, it's actually a nylon plate. But I really like these ones. So my last ones then were shoes that I wanted to get for midweek, and if I was doing my long run, you know, so a long, easy, slow run, or if I did that on a Sunday either. but these are the shoes that I got for my long, slow, easy run. I got the Novablast 4 in a light show blue, so it'd actually light up here when the light hits off them. You can see the little white specks. But these are very comfortable. Now look, they feel a lot bigger than the other shoes, and you won't be doing the same paces like you would in the Saucony or the Asics Metaspeed, but they are very comfortable. Now maybe it was just the first week when I was running in them, but I did get a few hot spots, a little bit on the soles of the feet. But yeah, no, these are a very good versatile long distance shoe, and I just like them, you know, because I know that they are durable, you know, and this is just my easy day shoe when I know I have no pressure, no trying to break PBs, no trying to do anything like that. This is just the comfortable, keep my legs safe, keep the shin splints at bay, you know, keep any runner's knee at bay, and just overall kind of protection shoe. So yeah, overall I would have to rate, if I was going to go for a first, second and third, first would be the Asics Metaspeed Edge, because they're just so unbelievably fast. It's ridiculous. You throw on the carbon shoes and you can just feel the speed straight away, and you can feel the less endurance you waste up while running at the same paces that would make you very tired in the other shoes. But they're my number one. The Saucony is my number two, and I'd have to go the Novablast number three, just because they all fit a different purpose. Now, you know, if I was starting again, I think I would from the start get myself a pair of Novablast, or the equivalent. Just, you want to have a shoe that's going to protect your legs when you're going nice and handy, nice and slow, easy pace. And then I would get probably the Saucony Endorphin Speed, because realistically, look, you don't really need the carbon ray shoes. It was just I got a very good deal, and you know, you're not going to run in the carbon shoes every single time, so it's really just an addition to your shoe rotation. You know, it's not going to be one that you use every single time. So definitely, if you get yourself a good speed daily trainer like the Saucony or maybe the Adidas Boston 12, I hear a lot of good things about, you're pretty much covered. So get yourself a speed trainer and get yourself a protection comfort shoe. That's my advice, you know. And I would recommend, you know, that maybe rather than buying the shoes online, try and fit them on in the shop, in the store, because like I said, you know, with the likes of the Nimbus 24, they really destroyed my legs, you know. They beat up my legs bad, and I was feeling pain every single day, you know. And also they gave me runner's knee as well. So there's two different sets of pain, and I think it's just from the softness of them, you know. Just very soft. And maybe some people like them, but I do know that these were maybe 2-3 models old. It's just I got them in an outlet store, so they don't really sell the newer models. They just sell the ones that are going out of stock. But that was my big mistake, just picking these up, feeling them for a second and thinking, oh yeah, they were very, very cushioned, very soft. But definitely a big mistake. Second mistake was wearing my shoes that were 12 years old. You know, it was alright for me first and second run out, but I really should have got myself the speed trainers soon and protection ones. But yeah, that's my rotation, guys.